Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's safety recap. Before we get started, make sure you give me a thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature, along with toolbox topic videos and leadership training videos. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, first of all, before we get into anything as far as safety is concerned, I'd like to talk about the opportunity I had today to walk the building, it's a multi-story implosion that's coming up sometime second quarter, early second quarter, mid second quarter of this year. And there's challenges with any new project. There's always challenges, the logistics, the how, when, why, and where, those kind of things going on. But I had the opportunity to walk the job site with a portion of the leadership team today as they looked at the challenges in front of them as far as logistics and all that is concerned, and how they were going to solve some of these challenges or conquer some of these challenges. It all began with an early morning meeting where they first started voicing each other's concerns in a roundtable type, and I was just sitting in there as a safety guy. And then later in the day, they got together and walked the building and looked at all the concerns and the challenges that they had and started working out solutions. And we ran across one of the GC's representatives on the site. And the team leader, the one who was most versed on the job and had the most experience in this type of operation, it was really a proud moment to listen to him offer discourse on the means and methods and the procedures that we were going to pursue in accomplishing the implosion of this building. Now, at certain points, he held short because he didn't have all the information on how he was going to do it. And I think the GC understood that he didn't want to comment on things that he wasn't quite prepared to comment on. However, the point is that the theory of the mastermind, I actually had the opportunity to watch that come together in a real world situation today. And the theory of the mastermind is when that two or more minds gather around to look at a challenge, it creates an intangible mind that's a combination of all the thoughts and ideas of all the people in the group. And it presents itself in a moment of inspiration or several moments of inspiration where the perfect answer, the best answer comes through as a result of all those ideas being combined. And then the side benefit to that is that those who participated are fully aware of the decided course of action, and they're normally in agreement because they were a part of the solution. Now, the reason I bring this up is, number one, I really enjoyed watching something like that happen, that theory of the mastermind and the overcoming of the challenges and the development of the ideas by using the most valuable resource that we have on any job site, and that's each other. It was really amazing to watch those men. Unfortunately, there were no ladies in this group, but I've seen it work with ladies as well. But to have these individuals come together in their mastermind meeting, see the challenges in front of them, cogitate and communicate with one another on the best way to solve those challenges. It was a real pleasure, and I enjoyed every moment of it. So there's 4 minutes right there. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the stuff as far as safety is concerned. Now, earlier this week, I talked about trending ideas, and I put out a video called The Safety Moment, A Safety Moment. And in that, it had some concerns about PPE, our first and last line of defense against injuries on the job site. And that I've seen some trends where our guys weren't really wearing their PPE, their safety glasses and hard hats on job sites, particularly the safety glasses. And that's something that's trending. And then today it kind of culminated because we were doing flex and stretch on this job site. And this job site requires the use of gloves at all times while on the job site. Now, as we're doing stretch and flex, the safety guy from the GC approached me and said, "Hey, where's your gloves at?" And I went, bing, I forgot all about having to wear gloves on this job site. Now, I had my gloves, they were on my side, and I put them on immediately, and I told him I just forgot that that was a requirement on this job site, and he won't have to mention it to me again. But here's the thing. We were joshing around, you know how guys can be sometimes on the job site early this morning, and I was joking and joshing with some of the leadership on this job site. And as I look back, they all had their gloves on, and it never occurred to me that this job was one of those jobs that required your gloves to be on at all times. And none of those guys said anything to me about having to wear gloves, reminding me. So after I got called out and I made the commitment, recommitted to myself to make sure that I had my gloves on, then I called them guys out. And I said, "Hey man, I appreciate you guys looking out for me on this." And there were all kinds of excuses. Now, whether it was just an unintentional oversight, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Here's the point. Here's the point of this safety recap for the week. Are we holding ourselves and each other accountable in all areas of our work life? If we see somebody, and you guys seen me got called out, this is the second time I've been called out in 3 weeks. I had an employee didn't have his safety glasses on, and I called him out, and an hour later I'm standing in the rain and he calls me out for not having my safety glasses. And I said, "Thank you. Thank you for calling me out." I appreciated that. And we all need to have that ability to call someone out if they're not following safety principles or safety guidelines or safety requirements as outlined in your company EH&S. You need to have the courage to call somebody out, to take care of them, to look out for them. Guys, and if you get called out, you say, "Hey, thank you. I forgot." Safety is an attitude, and safety is a choice. It's one of these signs I see on the job site. Safety is your choice. Work safe. And that sign really caught my attention today. So, as we move forward out here, take these moments to heart. If you see something, say something. If somebody is doing something that is dangerous or it's against policy, it's against safety practices, say something to them. And if somebody says something to you, you smile and grin, you say thank you, because that's the kind of mentality we need to have to build team, to build character, and to have a safe and productive work site. All right, guys, that's it for this week's safety recap. Make sure you give me a thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, along with toolbox safety topic videos and leadership training videos. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your coworkers and help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day, and I will see you in the field.